To do this episode, we need this player. If we do not get this player, this episode has failed. In today's video, we're going to be doing a FIFA face-off challenge. This time it's going to be Liverpool Football Club versus Arsenal Football Club. A battle of the Titans. Well, maybe not Arsenal or Titan, but Liverpool Football Club versus Arsenal. We're going to be challenging both clubs. We're going to see who's going to be the club that wins the most trophies. So I'm going to be playing as Jurgen Klopp for 3 seasons and Arsenal, Mikel Arteta, for 3 seasons, and we're going to see which club in each season will win the most trophies. Whoever wins the most trophies in the consecutive season will win 1 point. So if Arsenal win the most trophies, which I doubt, if Arsenal win the most trophies and Liverpool don't in season 1, they get a point. In season 2, if it's Liverpool, then Liverpool get a point and it's 1-1 and so on and so forth until the end of the 3 seasons. But we're going to have a bit of a catch. As you can see here, I'm going to be using the 4-3-3, the attacking 4-3-3. But both teams are going to be using the 4-3-3. I've put Arsenal, I've come out of their favoured formations. Liverpool were using a 4-back, Arsenal were using a 4-2-3-1, but both of them are going to be using a 4-3-3. Why? Because we want to see which out of the 2 clubs using the same formation, the same tactics, can win the most trophies. So it's all fair and square. The only thing we're going to do differently from our previous episode is I'm going to try and meet the board's objectives because we cannot get fired. If I get fired from either club, then the other club wins today's challenge. Now, if you watched our previous episode, one thing we did in our last face-off, both clubs signed the same player, and we're going to do exactly the same thing again. All right, so let me know in the comments. We're going to do more FIFA face-offs. Let me know down in the comment section what player in every episode of the face-off, you can choose which player you want me to sign. Okay, so last episode it was Kante who signed in the Manchester United face-off or the Manchester face-off. So we're going to do it again in this episode. I'm going to sign one player for Arsenal and that same player is going to sign for Liverpool as well. So there is actually one player, one position I think both teams need, and that is a centre defensive mid. I think they were an absolutely great partnership in the past, but I feel like both teams, both Arsenal and Liverpool, need an experienced centre defensive midfielder. Now, again, I'm going to give them the answer. I'm not going to mess around. Give them what they want and hopefully they will say yes. They want 111 million. Now, obviously, I can't mess around too much. As you can see on the top of your screen, the longer it takes, the longer this negotiation takes, the tension rises and the negotiations will break down. So I'm just going to say yes, because it's not all about profit right now. We're just going to sign him and get him in the club. All right. So Liverpool now have a centre back. We're going to go over to Arsenal and sign exactly. Let's see if they're actually going to pay. We're going to pay 111 million. I don't think Arsenal got that money, but let's try and find out. Okay. So 111.4 million. What rating did I get? Oh, I'm scared. Okay, good squad player. Am I going to get a D? Oh, I would say D for decent. Ooh, okay, so Arsenal only have 91 mil. Now, Liverpool, oh, it's going to be difficult. Okay, I'm going to have to try and do a little bit of wheeling and dealing and see if I can make this transfer work because obviously we need another 20 mil. All right, we can't afford this to break down, so we're going to have to try something. So Marquinhos, sell on clause. We've only got 90 mil. We're going to have to give the whole whack of our budget to make this transfer work. All right, so they want less, so they're not being too difficult. We're going to give them Lokonga and all of our money. Oh, tension's rising. Oh gosh, I hope they take this. All right, I'm going to give them Granite instead. To do this episode, we need this player. If we do not get this player, this episode has failed. All right, so we've had to let go of Nelson. We need to make enough money for Marquinhos. Right, we finally got it. Okay, so it took us 2 attempts to get Marquinhos, right? But we had to give them a centre back. So we've given them Rob Holding and we've let go of one of our youth players as well. So we've managed to get Marquinhos into the Arsenal squad. So come on, this episode goes ahead. So we're going to start with Arsenal in season 1. Let's see how many trophies they can finish with at the end of the season. And then we move over to Liverpool. Come on. Oh no. Flopped again. Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. This Arsenal it's just a joke, man. I got so excited that we managed to reach a fee, but I can't afford his wages. How am I going to do this? Oh, this episode's going to fail. Oh, I'm going to fail this episode. I can't believe it. Oh, we need Marquinhos. And I can't sell any other players. Right, third time is a charm, baby. Let's go. Come on. All right, so for some reason, we must have sold some shirts over the last few weeks. We finally managed to get Marquinhos, and we have given them Rob Holding. Okay, so we've got Marquinhos finally in the Arsenal team. Now we're going to find out if it was a good transfer and how much we actually sold him for. Well, bought him for. Sorry, excuse me, sold him. How much we bought Marquinhos for. And there we have it. I'm going to spare you guys the embarrassment. This is the 4th time we tried to sign Marquinhos, all right? I was too embarrassed to show the fact that went to negotiations to negotiate his contract, couldn't afford his wages. So we've had to sell Rob Holding individually. And there we have it. He is actually leaving. Sorry, Rob. So we've had to sell Rob Holding to Real Sociedad for 11 mil. So he's going to be leaving the club. And Marquinhos is going to be coming in. So there we have it. So Rob Holding's gone for 11.4 mil. Out the door he goes. We get a D for that. Marquinhos comes in. And this episode goes ahead as planned. Come on. What rating did I get? It's going to be an F because I gave him what he wanted, man. I didn't want to fail again. What did I get? I got a D. Okay, I'll take it. D for decent, man. I can't believe I'm cheering for an Arsenal. Why am I cheering for Arsenal? Why am I happy? Anyways, let's do this. Right, so just to confirm, there he is in the starting lineup. Marquinhos, 88 rated. Finally, we signed him. So, but let's see where Arsenal finished in season number 1. Come on. All right, the season is done. It's over. All right, I can't even front. It's been I've had some difficult opponents, especially in Europa League. But as you can see, we've gone unbeaten in May. But did we do enough? How many titles did Arsenal win in their first season of the FIFA Face-Off Challenge? Let's find out. Okay, so we finished 4th. 4th place, 10 points below Man City. I mean, listen, in every episode, Man City are just so dominant, right? It's crazy. But we finished in 4th place. So we didn't win the Premier League. Did we win any other cups? Let's find out. We lost to Manchester United in the semi-finals of the FA Cup 2-1. Jeez, Man City gave us a hiding in the quarterfinals. We lost 4-1 to Manchester City. So, okay. So we managed to finish 2nd in the group. Not really good. I've done well in group games in Europa League. I've usually finished 1st in the episodes I've done. But anyways, we finished 2nd with Arsenal. And then we get absolutely thrashed by Barcelona. 6-2 in aggregate. So that leaves us with 0 titles. So because Arsenal didn't win any titles, it comes down to where did Arsenal finish in their first season in the Premier League, and they finished in 4th place. Now we're going to go over to Liverpool, see how many trophies they can win their first season. If they win nothing but finish 3rd or above, then they win the first season 1-0. Oh my gosh, how could I forget the stat check? Okay, so most appearances, Gabriel Jesus, Arsenal's new signing, 54 games. Marquinhos, 52 games with Bakary Saka as well. Tomiyasu, Martinelli, 50 games. Now, top goal scorer, we can see clean sheets, 15 clean sheets. Who got the most assists? Odegaard with 8 assists. And Gabriel Jesus with 8 as well. Martinelli with 7, Partey with 5. And the most goals is Gabriel Jesus and Martinelli with 22 goals. Okay, Liverpool season 1, here we go. Right, so Marquinhos in the starting lineup. No issues with his transfer. He was happily satisfied with the contract, and PSG were happy with the price. But anyways, we got Marquinhos in the team. He's the only addition to the team. Liverpool have more depth than anything else, all right? But we're going to play the same tactics, the same formation. Now, obviously, you're going to pretty much say, look at Liverpool. They're a much better team, so naturally, they're going to win as well. However, with a big squad like this, the requirements of winning the league is more serious with the board. So there's a potential. I'm more likely to get fired from Liverpool than I am with Arsenal, because obviously their requirements are more severe than ours. Well, not severe, but higher and critical than Arsenal. So let's move over and try and see. I'm sure, well, you guys can tell who's going to win their first season. But let's find out in next week. You never know what's going to happen. And there we have it. Right, so we can say now it's 1-0 to Liverpool already, because not only did they finish above fourth place, but they finished top of the league, and that means that they won their first trophy of season 1. Now, the question is, how many trophies did Liverpool win? Silverware. That's going to be the statement of these episodes. Silverware. And the Community Shield is a piece of silverware. That's 2 pieces of silverware that Liverpool won. Okay, so we got knocked out of the FA Cup by Spurs 2-1. We lost to Watford in the 4th round on penalties at Anfield. Wow, okay. But we win the biggest trophy of them all. And we finally get to beat Man City. We've beaten Man City 5-4 on penalties. What a game. So that means we've kind of done the cheap treble, I would say. We've won the double, which is the Premier League and the Champions League and the Community Shield at the same time. It's a bit of a cheap treble, 2.5 trophies, but three pieces of silverware. So that leaves it as 1-0 for Liverpool in season 1. So Arsenal have it all to do. Can Arsenal's squad depth keep up with the quality of Liverpool through the 3 seasons? And pretty much, can they survive? But let's find out what happens in season 2. Now, before we forget the stats, how did Liverpool do in terms of stats? Who was the best goal scorer, assists? How many clean sheets did Liverpool get? So obviously, Alisson Becker, 56 games, 56 for Virgil, Luis Diaz, 56, Nunes, 56. So that means, Jota was actually starting for us. So Nunes actually came in for Jota and went up by +3. Okay, interesting. Trent with 55, Salah with 55 games, Robson 54, Marquinhos only 49 games. Interesting. Okay, top goal scorer. I think that goes without saying. Top goal scorer of the episode was Mohamed Salah. No surprise. Mohamed Salah with 37 goals. Luis Diaz with 27. And Darwin Núñez with 17. Most assists, Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah is our star of the episode so far with, with Liverpool side. Trent with 8 goals. 14 clean sheets, good defensively for Trent. Now let's move over to Arsenal's second season and let's hope they can win something to challenge Liverpool, because it could be over way before this challenge even started. So let's go over to season 2 for Arsenal. Okay, so at this moment in time, the board are not happy with us, okay? We can't, for the sake of this challenge, we cannot sign anyone into the team that can affect the stability or support or give a bit of support for the first team players. We only can make 1 signing, right? But to stay within the job, we have to win. We need to win the Premier League and win the FA Cup. The only way we can do it, the only way Arsenal can win the Premier League or at least win the FA Cup, is for Man City to just get kicked out by someone, because Man City are just too hard to beat. So I'm going to repay Martinelli's great performance of last season. I'm going to put him in the starting lineup with Gabriel Jesus, Saka, Odegaard, Xhaka, who's on fraud watch at the moment. I might move him out. Partey in centre mid, Tony, Gabriel, Marquinhos, and Tomiyasu in defense with Aaron Ramsdale in goal. So I might move. No, do you know what? I'm going to play Lokonga, right, and see how well Lokonga does for Xhaka. It has been an incredibly tough season, and we have, in terms of the league, we have chased Man City all the way down to the wire. I cannot believe how many games we actually won in the league in a row. So let's lead with the stats and let's check where we finished in the league and if we won any titles in season 2 for Arsenal. Right, so 61 games. Wow. 61 games. Gabriel Jesus scoring 61 games. Aaron Ramsdale 60 games. Marquinhos 59. Top goal scorer, Gabriel Jesus with 36 goals. Bakary Saka 28. Martinelli 18. Odegaard 17. A lot better for Martin this season. Well done. And in the Premier League, and with the assists, Bakary Saka with 17. Odegaard with 15 assists. This is a much better statistic for Odegaard. He's done much better than last season. And clean sheets, 18 clean sheets. Fantastic. A lot better defensively. Right, 3rd place. We finished 3rd in the league. Arguably our best finish, and only 2 points behind City. 2 points. We chased them all the way down. Look at how close it is. But obviously, Man City lost 2 fewer games than us, so they end up winning the league. So, but did we win any titles? That's what we need to find out. So we won 1 title. Yes, come on. Arsenal won the FA Cup. Probably the 1 title that Arsenal can win is the FA Cup. So that's 1 trophy for Arsenal. Good. Now we're chasing Liverpool now. Oh, so we lost in the final of the League Cup. Man City beat us 3-1. So that could have been 2 We lost to Manchester City in the final of the League Cup. And in the Champions League, we only got as far as the semi-finals, lost to PSG. We lost to PSG. My goodness me, man. Who won the Champions League? Man, of course it's Man City. Of course it's Man City. The good news is Arsenal finally won a title. They've won a trophy in season 2. So now the pressure's back on Liverpool. If Liverpool do not win a title at all, doesn't matter where they finish. Well, obviously if they finish top of the Premier League, then that makes it 1-1. But if Liverpool do not win anything, that leaves us at 1-1 in season 2. Let's find out where Liverpool finish. Come on. Right, so we go into Liverpool season 2, and look at the irony of this episode. So Mohamed Salah would not sign a contract with us, okay? Because we forgot to give him a contract. We forgot to give him another contract. I didn't know he had a year. I should have known, but I didn't know he had a year left. He's gone and signed for Arsenal Football Club. So we have lost Mohamed Salah. So in some ways, it kind of evens the playing ground, because I've lost my best player and one of my top goal scorers. This is the new change now. So Darwin Núñez is now actually going to start for Liverpool. Jota, Núñez, Diaz, Roberto Firmino as our cam, Fabinho, Thiago in centre mid, Robertson, Van Dijk. Marquinhos has gone. Where is Marquinhos? Have we lost Marquinhos in this episode? Where's Marquinhos? Have we lost him as well? Oh, there he is. Oh my days. Oh my gosh, I thought we lost Marquinhos. No! This episode's gonna be, oh my life, this episode's gonna be death for me. Anyways, let's get to season 2. Arsenal have won a title. Now Liverpool have their backs against the wall. They need to win a title to even the score, or try and win 2 titles in season 2. Let's go. Liverpool finished in 3rd place. How did Liverpool do in their 2nd season without Mohamed Salah? So we won the Community Shield, okay? So again, as the episode says, it is pretty much silverware is silverware. So that's 1. All right, so we've equaled Arsenal. We lost to Wolves in the 3rd round replay, 2-1. My days. We got beaten. Sorry, Burton Albion fans. We got beaten by Burton Albion 3-2 at Anfield in the 3rd round of the League Cup. And in the Champions, these are shock results. Oh my days. In the Champions League, we got beaten in the semi-finals by Spurs. Sorry, look, it's Spurs, isn't it? By Spurs. We got beaten by Spurs, 6-4 in aggregate. That leaves us with only 1 title. But we got to check out the stats first. 54 appearances, 19 goals, 2 assists. So Darwin, Harvey Elliott with 18 goals, with our 2nd top goal scorer. Interesting. Okay, Harvey. Thiago Silva with 16 goals from centre mid. That's decent. From centre mid. Luis Diaz, I think he might have picked up an injury. Yeah, he's picked up an injury. So 28 games, 13 goals. And Jota, who's playing on the left wing with 42 games, 10 goals. Now leading with the assists, Diaz and Thiago. That explains why we didn't do very well. What does that mean in regards to the challenge? Now, because the score now is tied, it is now 1-1 apiece. Arsenal won the FA Cup, Liverpool won the Charity Shield. We know silverware is silverware, so there is no points in season 2. So it all comes down to the 3rd season. Need to make one thing very, very clear before we get underway. If Arsenal win a title and Liverpool don't, or Liverpool gets fired, then Arsenal win. So season 3, even though it's 1-0 Liverpool, if Klopp gets fired, Arsenal win the challenge. All they need to do is stay in the job. Okay, so Marquinhos, talented player, but I don't think he's going to start. So, that's right. Bakary Saka is on international duty. We're going to leave Xhaka there. Martinelli. So we'll leave that as that. Okay, so brilliant. Okay, so we've got Bakary Saka, Gabriel Jesus, Martinelli up top. Odegaard, who's playing really well in season 2. So hopefully season 3 can repeat that performance. We're going to go into season 3. Arsenal need to win a title and hope that Klopp gets fired for them to win it. But at the same time, we need Klopp to get fired. But Arsenal need to do their job here on this side first. Season 3, how many titles are Arsenal going to win? Let's find out. Okay, quick stat check. We are halfway through the season, and we've only managed to keep 3 clean sheets. Marquinhos now, well, in our 3rd season especially, obviously he's not a one-man team, but at the same time, has only managed to help the squad achieve 1 clean sheet. Well, when he's been in the squad, he's only managed 1 clean sheet. So, like I said, the record is 18 clean sheets. Can Marquinhos help either both teams, Arsenal or Liverpool, get more than 18 clean sheets? And there we have it, Arsenal fans. Arsenal fans, come on. Come on. I've done the impossible. I have done which Arsene Wenger hadn't done for over God knows how many years. Finally, Arsenal Football Club have won the league. I'm not getting too excited because Arsenal winning the league, so I'm not going to get overjoyed. But it's still an achievement in itself because Arsenal have won a title. If Liverpool do not get fired, the face-off is a draw. If Klopp gets fired, then Arsenal win the face-off. But how many titles did Arsenal win? So far it's 1. Right, so we lost the Community Shield to Man City. Surprise, surprise. We got knocked out by Chelsea 3-2 in the semi-finals of the FA Cup. So we came close to a final. Oh, Man City absolutely terrorized us. 3-0 at the Emirates in the 3rd round. My gosh. We got beaten in it looks like a close game against Real Madrid. We lost a 4-3 in aggregate to Real Madrid, which was an incredibly close game. Let's check the stats first. Bukayo Saka with 32 goals in 55 appearances, 12 assists. Top goal scorer as well. Gabriel Jesus, 25 goals. Martinelli, 16. That's more like it, boys. Partey with 10. Odegaard with only 9, so he dropped off a little bit, not too much. And 14 clean sheets as well. So Marquinhos is up there as well. So when Marquinhos is actually in the squad. So we're going to go into our final season for Liverpool. If Liverpool get fired, Arsenal win the overall face-off challenge. But if Liverpool manage to get 1 title and stay in the job, then it ends up season 3. Let's go. Okay, we're in the final stretch. So, in terms of personnel, nothing. This is the ending of season 2. We're going to go into season 3 in a minute, but nothing is going to change. Everyone's going to be in this squad going into season 3. Actually, let's check it right now. I can't believe it. Oh, do you know what? Every episode we always get fired, right? I literally just was about to go into season 3, and they've fired Klopp. So, which would mean, and I regret this with every fibre of my being, Arsenal have won. Arsenal have won the face-off challenge. Now, I did say that with a great team, it comes with a lot of responsibilities in terms of the objectives. And part of the face-off challenge was that we were not going to touch the objectives and see if titles can keep us in the job. Liverpool, Klopp has been fired from Liverpool. We cannot do anything about it. So that would mean Arsenal have won the face-off challenge for this episode. Arsenal fans, congratulations. Not only are you ending the episode on a dub because of the fact that you've won this face-off, but you've won it because you won the Premier League and Klopp got fired at the same time. So there we have it. The culmination of the Arsenal-Liverpool face-off challenge has now come to an end. Guys, if you do want to see more face-off challenges, please subscribe. Please like, so I know that you like these type of challenges. And if you want to alter, if there's any stipulations that you want to add to the face-off challenge, let me know in the comment section down below. And let me know how you feel about Arsenal fans, especially how you feel about winning in the Premier League eventually. Anyways, guys, thank you for checking out this episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that good stuff. And I'll see you at the next FIFA face-off. Peace.